Hi there, this is a quick video on how to take a look at your grades after you get your learner progress report. Let's say that you are not very happy with your grade, or as a parent you're looking at it going, what is it that my child is doing wrong and how can I find out what they're doing? So I'm going to show you an example with this math grade 6 course. This is a home page that you would find for the classes that your student is taking. On this homepage, there's two ways to get to grades. Some teachers have a quick link to grades right here that you can click on and get to your grades very quickly. Obviously, quick link to grades. And then other teachers don't have that, so that's okay. You just go to School Tools and down here to grades when you're logged in as your student, or your student is logged in and you're standing there with them, whatever that looks like. So when you do the quick link to grades, it's going to take you to a page, and I had to kind of put it on a different page here so that I could show you without showing any students' names. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. It's going to have your grades, or your students' grades. It's going to have the calculated grade points and then the percentage. But here's the important part down here is the details. So this is a section of the welcome first assignment. So it kind of goes through sections. So this is the welcome section. So you can see here that the student got a 5 out of 10 on the student lounge introduction. But here's the important part with the feedback. So it says you need to respond to at least 2 other classmates. That's the first thing. And so I said here, hey, don't forget to respond to someone else's post guessing their lie, at least 2 students. So that suggests that this student needs to go back and respond to people, and then I can improve their grade, or the teacher can improve their grade. All of these here you can see there's, the 10 out of 10 gives some feedback here, the quiz. Not so much feedback for that participation quiz because it's just like, hey, what's the expectations? So not a lot there. Then I'm going to scroll down here a little bit. So here's some examples of a unit 1. So this person took the pre-assessment. They've been working through a lot of their assignments and gotten 100%. However, this assignment here, they got a 1 out of 5. So whenever you see that, if it's a normal assignment, take time, go back, look at what has been written down, or go back into that assignment and see, what can I do to improve that? Did the teacher make some comments? Did they make a video? Did they write any feedback? And then try to fix that and go back and correct the grade. Sometimes your teachers might want you to email them first and just double check it's an assignment that you can go ahead and do that. Not always on tests and quizzes is that allowed, so just be careful with that before you spend too much time. Just double check, and then once you do make corrections, teachers might want you to just give them a quick note, hey, just by the way, I updated this. So along with this information here, just so you know, I personally update grades every Saturday morning. All my classes, they're due on Fridays, the assignments, and then I go in on Saturday morning and I update things. And IVS likes us to update and put any zeros in for any work that's not completed. Now, that's not because we're trying to be mean to students and give them zeros. That is one of the only ways that we can get across to students and parents and the like of saying, hey, something's missing. Because if we don't put the zeros in, the grade looks fantastic, and then students often don't know that something's missing. So it's something normally 9 times out of 10 you can go back and fix it right away, no problem. Depending on the teacher, that might change just a little bit. So be sure you're aware of the expectations and the grading policy in the class that you're taking. In this particular class, my courses, I have everything come in on Fridays, the due dates, check everything on Saturdays, fill in any zeros, and then I send a learner progress report on Mondays. So that way, students could possibly fix some stuff over the weekend, and or on Monday you're getting kind of like the notice of, hey, this is where we're at. So this is what you might want to work on this weekend. So if you have any questions, reach out to your instructor. Otherwise, have a great day.